back, and this is the Coca-Cola halftime, or the Coca-Cola post-game show presented by them and our player of the game, and also the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Mike is standing by with Coach McGarvey. Here's Mike.
Thanks, Gary. Here with Coach Mike McGarvey. Big win, big Patriot League win to open it up.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. It feels great. I mean, winning it always feels better than losing. And for our team to win it here with defensive effort, rebounding, and free throws, it feels good.
Yeah, I thought you guys found some rhythm. We talked about that. Found some rhythm in the second half, good guard play, and I thought you rebounded the ball well.
Yeah, I thought we got pretty good shots most of the game. Their physicality, Boston does a really good job of taking you out of rhythm for most part. But I think we got some good shots. We didn't make them in the first half and the second half. And I was really happy that our offense didn't dictate our defense. We stayed committed to the defensive end, and we had a good game on that end.
Yeah, you had obviously Rasul Phillips played a really nice game,
Yep.
and I thought Pettit obviously always good, both of them plus 15.
Yeah, for sure. And I think everybody who played tonight gave contributions, and the guys who didn't play also gave us great energy on the bench. It was overall a great team win.
We're going to bring Alex in a second. What does this kid mean to you?
Yeah, he's been playing great. I think he's, obviously his efficiency on the offensive end is really good. He puts up a really high percentage from the three-point line. But he's also been able to use himself as a decoy for other guys to get some good stuff. And he's scrappy, he's tough, and he's playing really great. So I'm happy.
Big win, Coach. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Let's bring Alex in, our Coca-Cola player of the game. Alex Chaikin, 14 points, 6 rebounds. Alex, just a really nice game for you, obviously. Found some rhythm in the second half.
Yeah, my teammates do a great job getting me open. On offense, we just try to keep it moving. First half, we kind of struggled a little bit, but we're all about defense, and I thought we did a great job.
And you guys go 9 deep, I saw today, and obviously having both Caleb and Mark running the point really opens things up for you.
Yep, we got a lot of guys that can go, and we just cycle them in. And, one game might be my game, one game might be somebody else's game. I thought Malik did great today. He had some great offensive rebounds that kind of got the win for us, so it was great.
All right, we'll change the subject here a little bit. Are you having fun at Lafayette?
I'm having a great time, especially when we win like this. It's great.
Yeah, you're going to have fun in the Patriot League down the Navy. Good luck next week.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Guys, a big win for the Leopards. That is a big win against Boston, and you're looking at a player that's going to be one of the best ones here. Back to you.
Question about it, Mike. Good to have you back, too, on the sidelines. As John, we take a look at some of the highlights from tonight's ball game, and it was just a good team effort by Lafayette.
It really was. You talk about hard-fought win. In the first 5 minutes of this basketball game, we thought it was going to be like Loyola Marymount of the old days. That's Caleb Williams hitting one deep, and then another one. This is Andrew Phillips from downtown. The threes were raining at both ends. That's Tyrone Alexander, who had a big first half with 14 points, but incredibly, Gary, he did not score in the second half. This is what he was capable of doing, and you kind of knew that Boston was going to make a run in the second half. Here's Alex Chaikin from downtown, and just one of his three-pointers, but he did so many other things, played so well without the ball, Gary, and as you heard Coach McGarvey talk about it, there's Roy going to the basket. Really like the role that he plays on the team. There's Caleb again showing that he can score. That was one that closed the first half and gave Lafayette an 8-point lead. In the second half, Boston did make their run. They started going inside, but you knew sooner or later that Ryan Pettit was going to make an impact on this basketball game. And again, he finished that play with a bucket. But Gary, what he does, it doesn't always have to score. He does things in so many different ways. In the second half, this young man got really going. That's Asmar Abdullah. He had 7 quick points, Gary, that really looked like it was going to, ignite Boston University, but Savicevic hits one right there, and Lafayette's defense continues to play well. There's a long three from McNair. He was way too quiet tonight. He's their second leading scorer, and again, this is just so typical of the way these guys play. That's Caleb Williams, and he plays beyond his years. He's a freshman, but he knew exactly where his shooter was. This kind of, you know what, if you're a future employer out there, I don't know what his major is, but there's his resume right there. You want a blue-collar kid, and I'll tell you, down the stretch, there was a 2-minute stretch where number 14, that's another freshman, that's Malik Rasul. He made a difficult layup. He got an extra possession off a 50-50 ball on a rebound, and that really solidified things down the stretch. A total team win against a very good Boston U team. It isn't always pretty when you play Boston University, but I'll tell you what, there's nothing prettier than 60-46.
Well, my key coming in was rebounding, and Lafayette out-rebounded Boston. They stayed even with them on the offensive board, and I thought that was going to be the difference in the ball game. Certainly Lafayette wins it by 14.
When Boston U was out-rebounding Lafayette, clearly that's when they were in the game and they actually had the lead. The rebounding, Gary, to your point, I agree 100%. The thing that amazes me is that Lafayette turned the ball over 4 times against this defense. And that means a lot of extra possessions, and Lafayette needed every one of them in this hard-fought game. Hey, it's the Patriot League. Get ready for it. This is what it's going to be like.
There you get a look at it. Chiron Alexander with 14, but all those were first-half points. He did not score in the second half. Alex Shakin with 14, but Andrew Phillips had 12. Justin Vanderbond had 10. Certainly a team effort by everybody as Lafayette played 9 players tonight in the ball game, and it doesn't seem to matter who's in there. They flow very, very nicely. They will be heading to Navy for their ball game on Saturday, trying to go to 2-0 in the Patriot League. The women won today. The men win today. What a great start in the new year for both basketball teams as they go 1-0. We are glad you have joined us, too. We invite you to stay with us all season long here on the Lafayette Sports Network and ESPN+. That's it for Mike Joseph, for John Leone, for the entire staff headed up by John Sabino. We thank you so much for spending time with us. We'll see you again on Sunday at 2 o'clock. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.